Everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing a Halloween inspired look. We're doing a vampire. I'm taking two of the lightest foundations that I own, which they still weren't light enough, but we'll make do with what we have. I'm taking about 2 pumps of each on the back of my hand and then mixing them together, and then I'm just going to apply it directly to the face. I'm going to use a brush to buff the foundation out. I'm using my Real Techniques Expert face brush to just buff this all over the skin, and you can definitely build up the coverage if you want. I'm not going to use any concealer just because vampires have a little bit more darkness under their eyes, so I'm just going to use powder and powder the whole face. I'm going to go in with this dark brown shade right here in one of my Profusion palettes. I'm going to take this brush that I have that just is the only brush I have that has a really sharp edge, and I'm using this as a contour shade just because I don't have a shade that's dark enough, so we'll just do this. And I'm just going to create a really prominent contour line because I really want to suck those cheekbones in. And then I'm taking my L'Oreal Lumi bronzer and taking a fluffy brush and just going to blend both of these shades together. It did take me a while to blend these shades out, and even when I got them blended out enough, it still wasn't perfect. So if you have a better option, I would definitely do that, and I will never be doing this again. Next, I'm going to go in with a fluffy eyeshadow brush. This is a Profusion eyeshadow brush, but you can use whatever brush you prefer. And then I'm going to go into my Profusion Sultry palette. I'm going to go into a light medium brown shade and has got a little bit of red in it. And then I'm just using this as an all-over eyelid shade. I'm going to start in the crease, and then as I blend that shade out, I'm just going to kind of bring it towards the eyebrow and then as well down to the lid. And then I'm also going to take this down to the lower lash line and blend that out and connect the two shades just so that we kind of can create a little bit more depth. I'm taking the same brush that I used and going down to this brown shade that was just below the shade we just used and apply this to the outer corner of my eye. And then as I lose product, I'm going to bring that towards the crease, and then also bring that shade towards the lower lash line. You can leave this look just the way it is, or you can go into this step and just take a flat eyeshadow brush and go into a lighter shade like this and create a little bit more lightness to the eye look. And then I'm going to go with a black kohl liner, and I'm going to apply this to the lower and top waterlines of my eyes. You can skip this step, or you can take some black eyeshadow and create a eyeliner look on the lash lines, but I don't mind going on my waterline and doing this. I'm going to take some powder and just apply powder all over my face except the areas where I have that contour. Because my foundation wasn't light enough, I wanted to apply some powder and let it bake for a little bit just so that I can lighten things up just a tad. But if you have a foundation that's light enough that you want, then you can totally skip this step. It just was not light enough for me, so I just went in with some powder to kind of lighten things up just a little bit more. I was using a very small sponge, and so this took me a lot longer than it probably normally would if I just used a regular size sponge, but I definitely wanted to use whatever I had in front of me at the time. So I'm then going to go in with this L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. This is a waterproof mascara, but like I said, I'm just using what I had in front of me. You can use whatever mascara you want. I'm going to go in with one coat on the top and bottom lashes because I'm going to go in with some false eyelashes, but if you're not going to wear false eyelashes, you can definitely just build up your mascara by applying a couple more coats. I'm going to go in and fill in my eyebrows. I'm using my Artistry eyebrow pencil, but you can use whatever you want. I'm trying to make a little bit more of a darker eyebrow for this look, but my eyebrows were just a little too on the thin side, so it was a little bit harder. I'm not that great at doing my eyebrows, so we're just going to leave them the way they are. I'm taking my Ardell Magnetic Accent Lashes. These are the 001 lashes, and I'm just going to apply these really quick. I like these lashes because I can quickly snap them on and go, But unfortunately for today, they just did not want to cooperate with me. So it felt like literally 20 minutes of me applying these lashes on, which they don't normally do, but yeah. So if you guys want me to do a video on how to use these lashes, I'll be more than willing, but obviously today they just did not want to work for me, and it's like me trying them on for the first time, which I'm good at applying these, but for some reason they didn't want to work for me today. So we're just going to watch me struggle for a little bit. All right, now I'm going to dust away that powder that I had sitting on my face, just kind of baking and lighten everything up. Then I'm going to go in with some of that bronzer again, just to really kind of create a little bit more darkness on those cheekbones to create a nice sucked in cheek look. My cheekbones still weren't perfect. I had a little bit of muddiness on my right side, but oh well. I'm taking 2 lip liners. I'm taking one from Wet n Wild and one from Jordana. It was a really nice dark purpley mauve shade and a red shade. You can skip this step if you have one lip liner that's this shade with these two combined, but I didn't have the lip liner, so I just had to combine. I'm overlapping these 2 lip liner shades on top of each other, and then I'm just gonna go in and fill the rest of my lip with both of them. I had a little bit of a mishap because I was layering these lip liners over top of each other. I kind of smudged it onto my Cupid's bow, and so I had to go in with some foundation and kind of correct that mistake. You can definitely leave it like this, or you can apply a black liquid lip, which what I'm doing here. This is a liquid catsuit lip from Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to kind of dab this all over the lip and kind of rub it in with the lip liners and create a little bit more of a darker look. This kind of looks close up like you just kind of bit into somebody, and it has just a nice like dried blood look, but then you have kind of that black to just kind of create kind of a fun look. And then I'm going in with a white eyeshadow just to lighten up that nose a little bit more because I did contour the sides, and so it was looking a little bit muddy. Alright guys, that is it for the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. You can definitely vamp this look up by wearing red contacts or fake blood. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Like if you did, and subscribe if you're not, and go ahead and click that notification bell. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!